Well, good morning. We are here at the Walmart Resort and we pulled in last night at about 5 o'clock. We're in Woodstock, New Brunswick. Today on the agenda, we are going to Hartland, New Brunswick, and we are going to see the longest covered bridge. They have the longest covered bridge. That's their claim to fame. And also we are going to a potato chip factory. It's called the Covered Bridge Potato Chip Company. And yes, that is in Hartland as well. So that's our agenda for today. That's what we're doing. Can't wait to do it. Here we go. Here's an oxymoron. The sign says and there's picnic tables here, so I don't know if you can actually sit here and have lunch, because that would be loitering. Hartland. What's the population of Hartland?
I don't know, I didn't look that up.
Okay.
But it's a little village, it's not huge. Just a small village. The bridge was built in 1901. The first one to go across the bridge was actually a doctor. They let him across because he was on his way to an emergency. So they just kind of finished putting the last few boards in and he had to rush across. There is a legend or a folklore that back in the horse and buggy time, when the fellow that was courting a lady would take her across the bridge, he would stop his horse and buggy in the middle of the bridge, and because it was covered and nobody could see them, he would steal a kiss in the middle of the bridge.
Okay, so we're approaching the bridge. We're getting closer. Sophie, how do you feel?
Well, it's a 391 meter walk, and I'm a lazy teenager, so I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Okay, so there you have it right there from the teenager's mouth. So now we are approaching the new part of the bridge to get to the old part of the bridge. And the reason why we're walking, because it wouldn't have been my choice to walk. We can't fit the RV through the bridge.
It was a toll bridge until 1906 and cost 3 cents per person to cross it. The original cost to build the bridge was less than $33,000. They added a walkway in 1945. It was designated a National Historic Site in 1980. The Winter Olympic torch was carried through the bridge in 1988. A postage stamp honoring the bridge was launched by Canada Post Corporation on September the 1st, 1995.
All right, so we're just coming to the end of the bridge, and it looks like that yes, a teenager can walk the full length of the bridge. Okay, so we just finished our walk across the bridge. It was awesome. It was long. And kudos to Hartland for building the longest bridge in the world. So let the tour begin. We are now officially on a self-guided tour of the Covered Bridge Potato Chip Factory. All right, so we just got some fresh potato chips. Thank you so much. She loves her job. Oh yes. So we just got our potato chips from the lovely lady. They are plain, but at the end of the tour, what we do is we actually put seasoning on them ourselves. So, yeah, that's the problem, is I don't think they're gonna last by the end of the tour. Well, we just finished our taste testing of all the different flavors. And Sophie, what did you do?
I am proud to say that, look, I tried every single one of these flavors using a potato chip. I put just a little bit on each one, so I tried every single one. The ones that I found were probably the best. For some reason, this was not the best one, but for some reason this actually goes together. Blue raspberry and potato chips. At first it tasted too sweet, but then the savory, like it just, I don't know, it worked somehow. I've just been kind of dumping some of this in my hand and going, yeah.
There you have it. If you're not a potato chip lover, you just down the seasoning. You can only have one bag, and this is the bag she chose.
Salt.
Are you ready for this?
24 feet.
24 feet. All short bridges lead to Burger King.
Over the Whopper.
Well, it was very good. A short tour, but it was informative. And also we bought some potato chips.
We bought some smoking sweet barbecue and just good old salt and vinegar. Then I bought a little snack bag of their sweet potato chips because they seem pretty good.
All right, so we are getting back in the RV. We don't know exactly what we're gonna do next. We pretty well burned most of the morning, and now we're heading into the afternoon. We're heading back to Quebec today. Well, we just pulled into our campsite at Riviere-du-Loup, and we're setting up for supper, and Sophie is going to be cooking us supper. We went to the fish shop today, and what are you cooking us tonight?
We got some nice lobsters. These are males, you can tell by the hooks on the inside, and these are rigid. The tails are smaller, and I forget the other thing, but it's a male. And so is this one. It would have been nice to have some roe, but that's all right. So there you go.
And what's roe?
Roe is fish eggs or lobster eggs in a female.